Everyone surviving so far. No, they are not getting hit.
Look at goes forward. What a move! That's some late braking, and that's what you want to see. Lots of pressure put on the McLaren driver, but he's dealing with it like a boss.
Hello and welcome guys to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well, and today we've got round 3 of the Simzone Win a Track Day Championship. So I'm just gonna go do a bit of quali practice now. Was doing some race pace practice, which is why we're so low down the order, as you can see. P15. I was just doing the race pace practice, so just going to load up my quali setup. I'm happy with how the car is feeling, but I'm not sure how quick my pace will be. It's like the car feels quick, but it definitely is nowhere near as good as the Porsche, as in pre-update Porsche. So the old Porsche on the old BOP and everything. When I drove that for RCI, it felt much quicker. Whereas this, like when I was driving the Porsche here, the old one, it actually felt really quick and on the limit. Whereas this doesn't feel quick at all. So we'll see what quality's like. But yeah, I'm unsure of what the pace is going to be, but the car does feel good, so we'll see how we get on. So we've got 11 minutes left of free practice. We'll just do some qualifying laps, and then we'll jump in to qualifying, which is a 15-minute session, followed by a 60-minute race with one mandatory tyre change, I believe. No, sorry. It's a mandatory pit stop with refueling fixed at 25 seconds. So it's an extra 5 seconds to change tyres. I just hope I don't bin it on the penultimate corner in the race, because I did that in the first round of PLR. And I didn't even hit the curb. I literally crashed. I crashed avoiding the curb. I spun and let go of my push to talk. I literally spun whilst talking about spinning on that corner in the race, and then I spun on that corner. But yeah, I literally crashed avoiding crashing. That was very embarrassing, that race. Oh, I finished P3 in that championship, by the way. I just missed out on P2. On the final round. Final result, well, going into the final round, I was P2, 1 point ahead of P3, and then I finished like P7 or something in the race, and he finished P5. So I lost the P2, but I still got P3 in the championship, so that was decent. But I would have got P2 if I hadn't binned it so many times. I mean, I binned Suzuka, I binned Kyalami. I made a number of mistakes in that championship. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, let's do some quali laps now, because we had only been doing race-based practice. See how the car is on pace. I think the quickest guys in the lobby just now are on quali pace. If they're 1.3 seconds quicker than us on race pace, then that will be a very, very difficult race. Okay, so that was a rubbish lap, only a tenth quicker than our race pace, but let's try to get some good laps in. It is only a fast track as well, so it's not optimum yet, but it is low temps, so fast track and low temps, probably similar to an optimum track on high temps. I think it's only 14 degrees, so if qualifying is 14 degrees in an optimum track, we'll probably get some put qualifying laps in. Oh, I braked far too early for that one.
Yellow flag accepted.
Yeah. So it's 6 minutes and then it's a 15-minute quali followed by a 60-minute race. T1 feels quite good that lap. Yeah, definitely. T3 looks good. Yeah, race pace will be 141s. Definitely. Yeah, but I've seen some people running engine map 3.
Yellow flag on, watch out.
No, just like in general. Oh, I binned the S, but I was on for a 41.1 there on a fast track, and in the optimum hot lap server I was doing 41.1s. So these low temps definitely giving quick laps, even though it's fast track. But I mean, a 140.3 is the quickest lap right now on a fast track, but low temps. That is mega quick. Like, yeah, Mickey on that one. Yeah, it's a very weird braking. Yeah. Oh, too much curb. Too much curb there. We've got 4 minutes left, so I've only got enough fuel for this lap and one more, so we'll just do that and then we'll return to garage.
Yellow flag acceptable.
If I give it more rotation, it just slides. That's the problem. With the Porsche, I could give it more, like at Barcelona, I gave it more rotation and it could handle it. Whereas here, I was been playing with the setup for literally 3 days, and the more rotation I give it, it just slides, and then I lose lap time because it's just sliding. It's not rotating. So, yeah, you lose the momentum when you slide, which costs you lap time, but you also then kill your tires. So it doesn't work for the race either. It's fine in quali if you make it super oversteery and you do one lap and then the tires are done. But for the race, that doesn't work. What's funny is the BMW used to be rubbish here, and now it's in this server P1. BMW never used to be good here. That's a PB in the Ferrari, 40.9. Yeah. Which is weird, because in the hot lap server, on optimum track, I was full send for a 41.1. Whereas on low temps, on fast track, I can easily do a 40.9 with a couple mistakes. At least I can do my tire pressures now. It's very satisfying when the left rear tyre is exactly 27.0. Right, so we just wait for everyone to finish their laps, guys, and then we'll go into quali. 15 minutes, so a bit shorter than PLR. 5 minutes shorter, but tracks like this, it's okay, but maybe like Bathurst and stuff, that extra 5 minutes will seem a lot bigger. So yeah, very close. Top 18 separated by a second. It's quite close grid. Foch just did a 140.297, so basically a 0.3. So I'm like I'm 7/10 off Foch, which actually isn't too bad, to be honest. They were a little bit off. The left rear was perfect, but I had to put all the others up by like 3 clicks or something. Just look, if you press setup, current setup, and then look at PSI hot, and then add or decrease it until 26.8 for the race, but for quali you want it 27.0, aim for that. So just like add or decrease it enough clicks so it would be 27.0. But after your first quali run, we'll be able to see what the temps are. Why is there only 2 Porsches? Oh no, there's 2 other Porsches right at the back, but like only 1 quick Porsche. Porsche's usually quite good here. I'm very surprised to see a quick BMW though. Pre-update, that was slow. Oh, 23 degrees. Yeah. Hopefully it'll go optimum, but it's still starting at fast track and 23 degrees, so after the first run we'll need to change tire pressures. Because it's gone up by, was it what, like 15 degrees? It's gone up by like 8 degrees track temp. Air temp is still 18 degrees, so the air temp hasn't changed it's much. Oh, brake bias, I'm running 56.4. I did try 55.8, but I find it just gave a bit too much sliding. Yeah. Oh, and the server. Yeah. Most tracks I was running it higher. It's just, especially at Kyalami, you usually run it quite low. I remember in the Porsche, we used to run like 46 or 45 brake bias. So that's true. Try and make sure you've got a good amount of space between you and the cars around you. I'm right behind Foch, so I shouldn't have to back off. He'll be pole after like 3 laps practice as usual. You'll find like a second. My front left is already 27.2 though. That's not good. So my first run won't be great. 26.9 on my rear is 27.0 on the front. Yeah, we need to change them after the first run. Right guys, so we've got 15 minutes of quali. Well, it'll be 12.5 by the time I actually start a lap. So let's see what we can do.
Slow car ahead.
I'm just going to follow Foch. Yep. someone bin it, maybe, on the exit.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Looks like someone binned it on the exit turn 3. Very easy, very, very easy to do in the race and quali. Depends how you bin it though, because sometimes you just go wide, but if you touch the grass at the wrong angle, you just instantly spin into the wall. Because I did it a few times in practice where I went wide and you just go into the gravel. But if you're taking it quite fast and you don't back out and you just misjudge your exit slightly, just enough to clip the grass, you spin straight into the wall and can't save it. But if you know you're going to go wide, then you just turn out the corner and you go into the gravel and you're fine. Okay, tyre pressure is definitely too hot, but we'll adjust that in a bit. We'll do another couple laps. Seven tenths off. 41.3 first lap. .3 already a tenth and a half up. Bit slow through there. That sector wasn't great at all, that middle sector. First sector was good, slow middle sector though. Messed up my middle sector. Oh, I outbraked myself completely. Somehow still up on the delta, but not up on the delta now.
He's trying to stay on the track.
Let's just go in and change the tyre pressures now then, because I've binned it. I just changed my tyre pressures because I binned it. Binned it on the penultimate corner. I was like a tenth and a half up after making 2 or 3 mistakes. You're
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I reduced all my tyre pressures by about 9 clicks. Right, we've got 8.5 minutes to go. Sorry?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh yeah. I think I've got at least 3 tenths in the lap. Because I had about a tenth and a half in the first sector, and I think I've probably got a tenth in the final, so I think I could at least do a 41.0 or a high 40. Well, I did in the hot lap server, I was doing 41.1s on higher temperatures, so I should be able to do a high 140 because the track temp's like 4 degrees lower. Right, I'm just about to start. See what we can do, guys. We've got just under 8 minutes to go. Need to get a good lap together. Adjusted the tyre pressures. We've only done 1 banker lap, so we can now do some push laps now we've got that banker lap in.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Bit too much speed through there, had to drop into third gear, should have been able to stay in fourth there, but just tried to carry a bit too much speed.
There's a slow car behind. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Okay, need to find a bit more time. 5.5 minutes still to go. Much better turn 1 there. Nearly 10th up. Okay, much better first sector that lap. That was much better than the last lap as well. Gained about a 10th there. Oh, I lost a 10th on that left-hander. No!
Lap time is invalidating. Please try to stay on the track.
3.5 tenths up and I invalidated it on the penultimate corner. I've got 4 tenths in the lap if I get it together. That was a bit annoying. Right, let's try to get a good one together now. Still got 2 laps left of fuel. I'm full focus. Bit of a slide on the hairpin. Another slide. Improved by 3.5 tenths, but I lost like a 10.5 at least because I had 2 slides.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm going to full focus for my final lap now. I binned it, but I've got enough fuel for a final lap. Yep. Like 1/10 would put me up 3 positions, so I'm going to just send it. Tyres won't be great, but I've got enough time and fuel. Nice. Okay, I'm not sure how the tyres are going to be, but we've got enough fuel. Tenth down after sector 1. Not a good start to the lap. Can we recover it? Let's see. I was a 10th down after sector 1. I'm neck and neck on the delta, even after losing a 10th and a half sector 1. Oh, I've got time in the final sector, I'm pushing now. Yes!
Session is now over.
Oh, I still had another 10th and a half in the first sector. Would have been top 10. Glad I improved on the final lap though. But definitely had more. Definitely had more in there.
Flag in second.
Oh well. At least top 15. Yeah, I literally binned sector 1 and lost a 10th and a half, 2 tenths, and then the rest of the lap was almost perfect. Like the final 2 sectors were both purple, and the first sector I lost nearly 2 tenths. Well, purple as in purple out of all the laps that I did in that session, not purple out of anyone, because damn, I'm not that quick. Yeah, 95 for the full race. Track temp is, in total it said 92, so 95 should be safe. Now the temps are slightly higher than I calculated, so I'm going to put my tire pressures down by 2 clicks up. 14 degrees, it's up by 3. 2 clicks, all tires, and then go to fuel and strategy and press use current pressures, so that at the pit stop, if they're too high or too low, we can change them. And change your tyre set that you're starting on to make sure it's fresh set, because mine wasn't. Right, just double check that that is most definitely 50 litres, and it is. Okay. I should have gone for the P. We'll get them next season. RCI is a bigger championship and we've been doing better in that, so. Oh wow. I just realised G Fisher did a 39.995. That's like, the world record's like a 0.7 or a 0.8. That is proper quick. I mean, like, no joke. Let me double check. But I'm sure the world record's a 0.8. One sec. The world record is 39.872. And the world record for a BMW is a 140.0.
30 seconds.
Granted, the temps are 4 degrees. No, sorry. 3 degrees lower than what they are in the like hot lap server, but still, that is a very impressive lap. A 39.95. No, sorry. Yeah, a 39.995. Yeah, are you? Yeah. My wrists are killing me, and I'm not sure if it was from work or what, but my wrists are killing me, which is not a good start. But I'm on the inside, and so are you. You're right behind me, so please don't kill me. Hold the inside and just hope no one dive bombs you. Basically, at Kyalami, if you want to survive in endurance, go to the outside, lose positions, but avoid the dive bomb. If you want to gain positions, go to the inside and hope no one dive bombs you. Because I happened it in SOP, remember, when we were in the BMW, and I had that really good first stint, but at the start of the stint, someone literally just drove straight into the side of my car in turn 1. I want to say it was a 140.3 or something. I was thinking it was something like a 140.3 you did in RCI. Because I remember it being a bit quicker than our stints, because it was just a quali lap. Yeah. But also the update has made lap time slower, but also I think the Ferrari's a bit slower. And also my setup. Yeah. I think the Ferrari is OP a bit, but it's doesn't feel as good to drive as the Porsche. The Porsche maybe is a bit slower, but I think I can drive the Porsche faster. I can get more out the Porsche than I can get out the Ferrari. Yeah. I think the Porsche is more of a driver's car, because it has, you have to control the braking and throttle more, whereas the Ferrari's almost like trying to help you with the braking, but actually makes it worse. It's almost like driving with braking assist. That's what it feels like. Oh yeah. You should be able to, and just use my wet setup stuff that I sent you before. For Nürburgring. Yeah, because we raced at Nürburgring. Did we? Oh, I don't think I did. Oh, so sorry, I thought it was dry. Because yes, I built a dry hot lap setup, and then the race turned out to be wet, so I built a wet setup. But the hot lap setup wasn't finished, so it won't be that great. But I do have one. But but it wasn't. I didn't complete it. But I think I got like 1.1 off the world record, so it was quick. It just could be better, but I then had to focus on the wet setup. Right, let's focus for the start. Yeah, so are mine. Right, we've got Luciano starting directly behind us. See what we can do. Whoa, that was a sit. How did he get such a good start?
Clear on the left.
That Mercedes had a rocket ship on the start. Oh, crash, go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. Big crash on the inside. I'm like 5 wide right now.
Clear on the left.
Did you survive? Did you survive? I don't know how I survived that. I had to brake and drive on the grass, I think. I got 0.9 seconds of damage. How did I survive that? I have no idea. That was sketchy. I gained the position. I stayed 13th. I went like 5 wide. I felt like I passed 4 people, and then all of a sudden I was 4 wide, and I had to brake because it bottlenecks there. Yeah, there was well, I was on the grass. I had to go on the grass, and it just kind of bottlenecks into turn 2, doesn't it? So you kind of have to give way. So I just had to tap the brakes because I knew I would just cause a crash if I stayed there. Right, I'm P12. Someone pitted or retired. Right, let's go. Let's try pick them off one by one like we did at Valencia. Bit of understeer on that one on that penultimate corner, by the way. Yeah, it's like all Ferraris in front of us except one Porsche, so. I was distracted by the guy overtaking in front of me that I outbraked myself completely.
Clear on the left.
Feels weird not passing the Porsche easily on the straight now.
Follow me. This is me, Russell West.
Okay, we need to pass this Porsche soon because he's definitely slow. Copy. Copy.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3. Well done, mate. That's one fastest lap.
Race pace feels quick. Just need to get past the cars in front. I feel like I'm in dirt here. Definitely quicker than the Porsche in front. I just need to find a way by. Oh, massive slide by me there. Just completely messed up my brakes. Just made two really big mistakes there. Lost half a second, we'll try to get that back. Cars up in front are battling. So it shouldn't take us long to catch back up. Just trying to catch back up after my mistake. That Ferrari in P10 is quick, so I think he's trying to get past. Nice.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Might go faster than I did in quali in race pace. This Porsche's slow, so I'm going to try to pass him when I catch him. I'm on for 41.1. So pace is good. Pace is good at the moment, guys, if we can keep this up. I won 40.9 race pace. Same for me. Almost identical there. Me and Luciano very close on pace as usual. Yeah. Oh, big slide.
Yellow flag in sector
First almost got a drive-through already. You look on the minimap, the cars are very close together up in front. Just need to catch that train of cars up in front. We've got quite a big gap to them.
falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
But you can see them just up into turn 1. It's like 4 or 5 cars all bunched up. Oh, I'm struggling over that curb. I thought you'd clipped the curve or something. Alright. That Porsche's sliding on the wall. There's a train of cars forming up in front. Maybe we can do something with the strategy to jump some of them. Maybe an undercut whilst they battle. Because they will lose time if they're all that close. There's like 6 cars or something all going to be battling. We might be able to undercut them. Yeah, there's a big train of cars up in front now. Look at that, 6 cars. Let's see if we can do something with the strategy, maybe undercut. Just now we're fine because we're in clean air, but when we're not in clean air, if we catch them, I think we go for an undercut. Want to try and... Yep. See what we can do, guys. Maybe we can do something with the strategy, because hopefully they'll start costing themselves lap time and maybe we can go for an undercut. But the pit window doesn't open for another couple laps. Right now there's no point doing an undercut because we don't have any traffic. It's only if we actually catch them would we want to do an undercut to get out of the dirty air. Or a bit wide, a bit wide. They're still doing high 140, so they're not really costing each other time, but there's 7 cars I think now. So I think if we catch them, we just dive into the pit lane. Big mistake by the Porsche. Massive. Should be easy pass around the outside. They'll be offline, try to get him into the left hander, you will not have the exit speed out of here. That's it, keep the pressure on. Try to get him into the hairpin. He brakes early there. There, I get still 7 cars battling up in front. But we've got clean air, so no point diving in the pit lane. Oh, what a send! Nice one. That was a nice send, but yeah, that curb is pain. Got like a 5-second gap to the cars in front, so no point diving in the pit lane. Got some nice clean air. I think I'm gaining on the cars in front already, though they are starting to battle. Aim to pit at the 30-minute mark unless we catch the cars in front, in which case pit a bit earlier. Just be careful on the curves, it is not the Porsche. Pit window open. We'll maybe stay out another 10 minutes. Someone just dived into the pit lane to get out of that train of cars. Try and make it better for next round. Bit wide. Got 40 minutes to go. Yep. Pretty much. Not much of a pace drop though, which is good. Granted, we're only 22 minutes in. But it does like to slide like. What happened to you? Pardon? Yeah, what happened? Oh! I thought you were just annoyed that you hit a curb. I didn't realise you actually went off. Oh, right. I thought you tried another overtake and you lost it because of the curbing. I thought that's why you were annoyed. I didn't realise you actually hit that curb. Two behind us having a bit of a battle there. Just got a nice bit of breathing space. I think the fry got past. And no. 4 tenths right now. That train of cars is all separated now. They have all pitted at different times to get out the queue, trying to overcut and undercut each other. I'll pit in a couple laps. Yeah, I'm still in perfectly clean air, so I'm going to wait until the 30-minute mark, because I don't want my tyres to be dead in the last couple laps. Someone binned it, watch out, watch out. It's on the right hand side. Is it Foch? Foch binned it. He's not the one that I would expect to bin it there, unless he's had a collision. I'm just gonna tell Beppy that I finished P4, because that's where I am now. Yeah, if I quit now, does that mean I finished P4? I think it does. Yeah, and I'm ahead of Foch, so yeah. I see this as an absolute win. So yeah, free position from Foch, and we're staying out a bit longer than everyone else's. But even though my tires are dropping off, I see no point in pitting early because we've got clean air. We're not getting held up at all, so an undercut wouldn't really benefit me at all. I'm not sure if he hit the wall or he spun and had to stop. At the very least he will have wrecked his tires. Which is fine if he's on his in lap, but not good if that was his out lap and he spinned it. I knew he would go in. I could just see it, like he was about to pull left. Right, I'm going to put end of this lap. I would probably turn off your bodywork damage to repair. Well, we've still got 9 litres and we've got 32.5 minutes to go. And that we started with 50, so we've used about 41. I've just increased on my tyres by 2 clicks and that's it. But just change your tyre pressures based on what you need. I'd put them up by like 5 clicks if you get a chance before you pit. Just on pit entry, don't get a stop and go, and don't go into the back of me, please. I said don't go into the back of me and you said will do. I thought you were like, yeah, I'll just drive into the back of you on pit entry. Oh, that was a bit of an outbreak. Thank you. That was actually a great pit entry just before the 15, before the line. Just need to try and get a good pit box now. Oh, your pit box is miles behind mine. I stopped too early. I knew it. I missed my jacks. I think that Ferrari will beat me. You know, the one that was just behind me. Because he was right on my bumper and I've missed my jack. So unless he also got a bad pit stop, I think he will beat me. Yep. Wow, I lost a lot. You... How much did I lose? I lost like 2.5, 3 seconds. Oh man. I'm not sure which Ferrari, but I'm behind the Porsche now as well. Oh, that was a terrible pit stop by me then. They undercut and I got a bad pit stop. That was not ideal then. I lost a lot of time. I'm not sure where the other Ferrari is. Oh man. Oh, so I messed up. That's a bit annoying that I missed my jacks. Bright side, I've got no track limits, so I can still push. I had the same in PLR. Right, let's try getting some positions back. Yep. Right, let's try and make up some time and positions, guys. Something like that. We only gained one position through the pits from Foch. Oh yeah, that's true. But then you lost to the Porsche and Ferrari. Because we had a red Ferrari that was right on my bumper, did we not? And he's beat us and the Porsches beat us. Did you miss your jacks as well? Yeah. Let's try to catch back up, guys, after that pit stop. That was not an ideal pit stop. I think we've lost about 4 positions actually. Because I was ahead of that Ferrari that's ahead of the Luciano and the Porsche. Not this Ferrari directly in front, but the next Ferrari. So I think we've actually lost 4 positions. Yeah, Luciano, I think I've lost 4 positions in the pit stop. Because I was ahead of the Ferrari that's ahead of the Porsche in front of you. So we're fighting for P9, but I've lost 4 positions. So I went from P9 to P13. I just try and match the revs. Yeah, you do have to time it right after the update. Okay, so we need to push and find some lap time, guys, because we've lost these 4 positions. I had the pace to hold them behind, but I don't really have the pace to catch them. Let's keep this pace up. We are slowly catching the Ferrari whilst he battles with my teammate. So let's try and close this gap. starting to get into a bit of a rhythm. Just need to find a little bit more pace. I'm on for 41.0, I think. Oh, I did a 41.1 in the final sector. Oh, too much curve. Need to find more pace. Pace isn't good enough at the moment. Oh, he usually messes up that left-hander. That's where I passed him. Do the same thing, just have a snap of oversteer. I'm just in no man's land right now. No dirt air, no pressure from behind. You three can just all battle, then I can catch up after my bad pit stop. First for the final corner. I tried second and I didn't have enough momentum. Too low revs. Didn't like it. Oh, ho, ho, too much curb. Those three are close, but not really going side by side, so not really losing much lap time. Was a very slow lap by me. Oh, bit of a slide, bit of a slide. Didn't lose much time though. I did an awful lap and it was still same pace as you guys, so you're losing a lot of time. Very slidey in the first sector. Yep. Got a back marker up in front of us. Our teammate just passed the past the Porsche. Nice one.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Like 4 seconds. Oh yeah, they're both very wide. Our BMW in front is a back marker, but the two in front of him are back markers. Oh, that's a Porsche. P8 and P9 are battling. Oh, they were battling. Have they had a crash? Oh, he was right behind someone earlier. Well, gaining on the Ferrari now. Did you say your back is killing
On
you?
the left. Clear on the left.
I can't feel my left hand. I'm not joking. It has just become one with the wheel. I cannot feel it anymore. Oh, Ferrari sent it on Porsche into the final corner. That's going to cost them some lap time. Made it stick though. But Porsche might fight back. Oh yeah, they're going to fight back a bit. Great for you though, you've got massive breathing room. Porsche killed Ferrari. Ferrari in the wall. And exit of T1. Either that or the Ferrari like slid on the exit and the Porsche couldn't avoid him, but it looked like a murder. But it might have been that the Ferrari slid and the Porsche couldn't avoid it, but I'm only 1.5 off the Porsche and he will have overheated his tyres with that battling. So I'll try to get back past him. Annoying I lost P9 through the pit stops though, because I would have been P9 if I hadn't been my pit stop. Has Foch retired or where's he gone? And I push to try catch this Porsche. See what kind of lap times he does whilst he's in clean air. No point comparing this lap because he had the incident with the Ferrari.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
11.5 minutes to go. I was up on my delta, but he still pulled away a 10th in the first sector, so I have to hope for some mistakes. He's slow in the middle sector though. He seems to be slow in the middle sector, but quick in the final and middle, final and first. I see what you mean though, he definitely seems to have good straight line speed. Obviously running fairly low wing, I think we're on max wing. I'm actually gaining on the final sector now, so it's the first sector he seems to pull away and then I gain on the middle and final. So I gained like 3/10 between the final two sectors, but I lost about a 10th in the first sector. Let's see if we can catch him. 9 minutes to go. He loses so much time in the S section. He doesn't use any curb. uses so much curve in turn 3 and then doesn't use any going to the S so much time in the middle sector. And he's maybe a bit cautious in the final sector because he doesn't want to clip the curb. So I just need to minimise the time I lose in sector 1 and gain on sector 2 and 3. And he's just made a big mistake in that hard braking right-hander. He's maybe feeling the pressure with 8 minutes to go. Dirty air as well.
Gaining on the car heading.
Yeah, I gained 5 tenths on that lap. Big mistakes. It's the middle sector, he loses so much time in the S, he always goes wide into the entry, the first part of the S. He doesn't use the curb at all. Which is weird because he's so confident in the curb on turn 3, which is a much more risky curb than going into the S section. Yet he loses like 3.5 tenths that sector. And the right-hander after the big straight is very difficult in the Porsche. Because of the low brake bias, it sometimes snaps. And he's very cautious on the penultimate corner. Oh, did you? You didn't lose much time though, did you? I'm 6 tenths behind him now. I'll maybe go a bit quiet because I've only got 6 minutes to pass him. Let's see what we can do, guys. So he's definitely quicker than me in sector 1, but he's definitely slow in sector 2 and 3. So we just need to minimise the time that we lose in sector 1 and then just really push in sector 2 and 3, because that's where we gain on him. Because yeah, again, it's pretty much every lap he gains a tenth on me in the first sector. And then I gain like 2 tenths in the middle. You must have heard what I said about using the curb, because he just used it. Ultimate hacks. Know your camera when you can just watch someone else's stream that's behind you. But yeah, I gained like 3 tenths again in the middle sector, but lost in a tenth in the first sector. So it's like 1 tenth down, 3 tenths up. Oh, big mistake at the end of the right-hander again. He's done the same mistake twice in 3 laps. I'm right on his bumper now, 5 minutes to go. Oh, he binned the final corner. Went very wide. He did pit a few laps earlier, remember, as well. This is why I didn't want to pit too early, because I didn't want tyres dead. Right on his bumper on the home straight.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I sent it in T1. But couldn't make it stick. Didn't get alongside enough. Just put it under massive pressure though. Try force a mistake. he takes too much speed on the entry to the S, so he can't get a good exit. He misses the curb, takes a lot of entry speed, and then can't get his foot down on the exit. Yeah, that's what he does. He covers the inside to the hairpin, but he goes too wide on the entry to the S. That's why he's constantly losing time.
There's a slow car ahead.
Someone binned it in front of you? Oh, copy. Back marker binned it. Guy in front of me either had a big slide or clipped the curb. 3 minutes to go. I'm pushing for this P11. He went really wide in turn 4. And wide in turn 5, right on his bumper again. Oh, I nearly had a run on him into the hairpin, but I touched the curb. Can't out accelerate a Porsche though. Hit the sausage curb. Narrowly avoided the wall. First time the entire race, and I do it with a minute 20. And he binned the final corner right after. Oh man, minute 20 and I hit the curb for the first time in the entire race. That is just painful. 1.7. You need to make a big mistake for me to pass him now. Yeah, I gained on him in the first sector, so, and he's gone wide in turn 4 again, so hopefully he keeps making mistakes. He feels the pressure, maybe I'll make him a big mistake just before the end, and I'll catch him.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give me
Okay, so I've got like the end of this one and then it's final lap. Going into the final sector, I'm about 1.3 off. Again, he went wide in the big heavy braking point. Maybe he makes a mistake final lap. Second final lap and I do a rubbish lap, but I still gained 6/10 on him. So annoying, I clipped that curb. Messed up turn 3 again. Him. Gaining so quickly on him again, 3/10 again. Gained like 8/10 in 2 sectors. Man, final sector and I'm like 4 or 5 tenths behind. Oh man, I'm so annoyed.
Alright, checkered flag. Good
I
job.
definitely would have been P11 if I didn't been it on that curb. I gained 1.3 seconds on him in 2 laps. Oh. I literally go the entire race, don't clip the curb once, and then 2 minutes to go and I clip it.
Something doing damage at the front of the car.
Ah. I've annoyed myself with that, because that was a silly mistake by me. I would have had P11 if it wasn't for that. Oh. Oh, that was close. Close, but no cigar. Ah, close call. We got close. Oh, I am exhausted after that one. Foch retired with 1 lap to go. Sorry? I can't remember. But yeah, that's him out. Oh. I'll wait for the server to reset, then I'll look at the replay. Let's have a
Green
look.
light, give it all you can.
Oh, like goodness sake, that's another one that's good with the Porsche. I'm just having a look at the replay. Yeah. I'm just having a look now what happened to the Ferrari. See if it was a murder or if he spun in front of the Porsche. What was it? It was a complete murder by the Porsche. So most likely a free position for me if he gets that penalty. Actually reminds me, where the incident I don't think I got a penalty for anything today last week. I don't think I did. Yeah, I'll just close up my stream now. Well guys, that finishes us for tonight. Got close to top 10. We're battling for top 10 at one point after the pit stop. Had the pace to defend in P10, but didn't really have the pace to catch the top 10 on pace. We're just able to defend in the first part of the race. So P11, no, was it P11? P12. Still happy with P12. Very close to getting that P11 near the end, but binned it on the curb. So next race is Laguna, so we'll have to prepare a setup. So we'll see how we get on. Not driven the Ferrari at Laguna, so we'll see how we get on. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. Most likely sometime during the week next week, and we'll just be building the setup for Laguna. But the next planned stream will be Friday next week, because we don't have the Monday league anymore because that's finished. So as always guys, big thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.